Welcome to another episode of the Trev and Lev Show here on YouTube.com. I'm Lev, flying solo tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. And today we're going to be talking about Tony V leaving for the majors. Um, it's kind of a solemn night for me. I've been a big Tennessee baseball fan the last few years, really invested in the team. I've been to a few games. I just had a lot of great memories watching the games with my cousins and my dad. Um, Tony Vitello did something amazing with Tennessee baseball by making it something that actually Tennessee fans actually want to watch. And so that's why this news is kind of something really sad as a Tennessee baseball fan. I'm I I'm definitely a bigger Tennessee basketball and Tennessee football fan than I am baseball, but I really did start to really enjoy baseball over the last few years watching it. And I'm still going to be tuning in even with the new coach that will end up taking over. But it sucks to see Tony leave. But it's a good opportunity for Tony. So I don't necessarily blame him for leaving. I just wish we could have convinced him to stick around. Um, Vitello was very successful during his time at Tennessee, which makes him leaving all the harder for us Tennessee fans. Um, he was able to win games early on in his career here, having a winning record in his first season and only going up from there, and making it to the College World Series was very huge for us, and then eventually finally winning the big game in 2024. I remember I was in Seattle actually whenever Tennessee won the College Baseball World Series in 2024, and it was it was surreal seeing it because it's the only championship Tennessee's won that I've been a fan of Tennessee, and it was just a very special moment for me. And one of the games that stuck out to me the most, I think, during his tenure was the Florida State game in that College World Series run. Just one of the craziest baseball games I've ever watched, along with the Clemson game the year before was also really crazy, and just so many special memories during Tony's time here, which just makes it really hard to see him leave. But as you can see, he's going to be going to the San Francisco Giants, and I wish him all the luck there. Hopefully, he stays there uh, for a very long time. Hope he doesn't go the Nick Saban route of going from winning a national championship at a school and then leaving for the majors or the NFL in Nick Saban's case, and then not working out and then coming back to college and winning a bunch of national championships. I don't want that to happen because it would really tarnish my view of Tony. It would make it harder to root for him if he goes to a different college team at some point, because it would just be really hard to see. Um, so I wish him all the luck in the majors and hope he has much success there. And I'd say as Tennessee fans, I'd say some Tennessee fans are probably gonna harbor some ill will towards Tony for him leaving us. But I think I think I still have a very much of an appreciation for what he's done and for the University of Tennessee, and I think I can still root for him. Uh, I can separate it, and I understand that it's probably been a long time dream for him to go coach in the majors, and he just can't pass up the opportunity. And I know there's some rumors. People think that the reason he's leaving is because of Danny White. And there might be some truth to that. He might not completely get along with Danny White, but I really think his decision ultimately came down to since he's been since when he was younger, he probably always wanted to be a major league coach. So it's just something I don't think he could pass up on. Personally, I don't think he'll enjoy it as much as coaching in college. I don't think it fits his personality, but it's what he wants. So he wasn't going to be a coach at Tennessee forever. So just be glad he didn't leave for a different college baseball job where he's coaching against us. That would have been much harder to still appreciate Tony, I think, going forward if he had done that. But if he stays in the MLB, I think I think we can still, as Tennessee fans, support him. But going from here, not sure who Tennessee will hire. I feel like it could go one of two ways. I think Josh Elander and the pitching coach, I'm blanking on his name, are really good coaches, and I think we would value from trying to keep them on staff, and even I think promoting Elander to head coach is not a bad idea. But I feel like Danny White is probably going to do his own hire, um, and I think Danny White can make a good hire. I think the hires he's made so far here have been good. Um, so we'll see what Danny does. I'm hoping we just promote Josh Elander because I think he'll do a good job, and I think if you promote Josh Elander, you're going to be able to keep most of the players. I don't think you'll lose much if Josh Elander stays on as head coach, but it's going to be interesting to see over the coming months or weeks what Danny White decides to do. But and maybe one day, maybe if the MLB doesn't work out and Tennessee can hire Tony, maybe Tony could come back eventually. But it seems like this is the last time we'll ever see Tony Vitello as the head coach of the Tennessee baseball team, which is just really saddening. And it's really hard. This hasn't. You can kind of compare this in some ways to Lane Kiffin leaving for USC, but I think it's different in some ways because Lane left us after 1 year. He left us high and dry, but I think Tony's really set up this baseball program. It's most likely not going to be as successful as it was under him after his departure, but he's put it in a place to where it can have success. And it before Tony Vitello was here, the Tennessee baseball was probably one of the bottom, close to the bottom, if not at the bottom of baseball programs in the SEC, but now it's at the top. So hopefully, whoever the next coach is, whether it's Elander or another head coach, hopefully they'll be able to continue Tony's success and bring championships to the University of Tennessee. But I thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate it if y'all would like and subscribe and comment what Tony Vitello means to y'all down in the comments. We're trying to get up our subscribers. We're aiming for our milestone of 100 right now. But we appreciate all of you for watching, and it's just really thankful. Yeah, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. I'll have a video up tomorrow. Me and Trevor will be going through power rankings, but I'm Lev, and I'll see you in the next one.